Welcome back, everyone. It's FNews57 here. Today, I'm not necessarily back on any game, but I wish to discuss with you my opinions on how this most recent wave of temporary suspensions and bans was conducted and what the effects on Neverwinter, a game that, as you guys well know, I like kind of too much, will affect the game in the future. So we're going to cover a few base things. I know I've been asked the question a number of times as to whether or not I was hit with this temporary suspension. And this has been going on now for about a week since they started the suspension wave, and I put off making this video simply because I didn't want any more bad publicity to come to the game. Now, unfortunately, since at the time of recording this, I've had absolutely zero contact from Perfect World. They have not responded to me in-game. They have not responded to my support ticket. I don't have much choice. With this wave of recent suspensions, they've targeted many players, suspending, I don't know an exact number, but thousands of their player base, which is not really a good thing to do. And it was for the Bavaria hunt glitch in Mod 14. Now, unfortunately, I was caught up in that. I know my account was part of several of those hunt glitches, or glitched hunts, which, for that, I do apologize for. I had no intention of hurting the game, and I didn't even know there was a glitch existing with the hunts until it was already too late. I have the streams and everything to back that up. Now, with that being said, if you are like me and you have this notice when you attempt to log into the game that you cannot, and your account has been temporarily suspended, I would greatly recommend submitting a support ticket to Arc Games, and we'll cover a few steps and things that you can do there. So I'm not going to stay on this screen because, well, you guys know that I just showed it says temporarily suspended. It does not say banned. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the club on the Xbox One. And just to give you guys a little bit of information, any devs or anybody who's watching, I would appreciate it if you stick to the end of the video. But if we go over to progress, you'll see some statistics and everything for the game, just to give you guys a rough idea. Now, this tracker isn't 100% accurate, as, well, it takes a while for it to update. But I have over 352 days of in-game playtime. I've been creating Neverwinter content trying to help the community out for over 3 years, almost 4 years, since day one that this game's been available on the Xbox. And I've always defended the game, regardless of whether I agreed with the update or not. In short, a little bit about this glitch. Upon further research, this hunt glitch originated with Mod 14 on PC's preview shard. An insufficient patch was eventually implemented on PC sometime after Mod 14's launch on PC. That's the full game launch. However, the unpatched version of Mod 14, including the hunt glitch, was allowed to be ported to the console, that's Xbox and PlayStation, without any official warning or statement about the hunt glitch being released either prior to or on Mod 14's release date. On 9/14/2018, this is 18 days after the release of Mod 14, an official statement was finally posted on the Neverwinter forum. However, this is woefully insufficient because very few players actually go to the forums. Many console players do not even know about the forums or where to check for these updates. Around the same time, the similar partial patch was implemented that many players found a workaround for in the first place. The persons authorizing the porting of Mod 14 to console knew and allowed the unpatched hunt glitch to be included in Mod 14's console port. There's no easy way to say this, but those actions could be considered entrapment. With that being said, as I stated, I did not want any harm or any bad publicity to come to this game because I really do enjoy the game. But from the streams, from talking to people, and just my own personal opinion, my confidence in Perfect World has been drastically shaken. This was a very poor way to handle the situation when there's equal parts blame to go around for both the players that did the glitch and for the company itself. If it was my company, which obviously I don't work for Perfect World, so I don't really have a say in the matter, but if it was my company, I would have delayed the porting of Mod 14 to console until the glitch could have been fixed before it was ever instituted on console. With that being said, playing devil's advocate, if for some reason there was something that Xbox or PlayStation was doing that would have delayed the update, then what I would have done is released a official statement prior to the mod drop or the porting over to console on all reasonable platforms. So that's the forums, Twitter, Facebook, Discord, the reasonable means of communicating information to the masses. And that would have eliminated all culpability on the company's part. Players shouldn't be using a glitch or exploit. As I mentioned, I never farmed it. I was part of some of the hunts, a number to my unknowing before I even knew that a hunt glitch existed. But I'm just going to go through these achievements real quick to show you guys proof that I have been playing the game since day one. Like, I've been playing the game for such a long period of time, it's not even funny. I've literally been sick over this because I want to play the game. I've lost an insane amount of currency just not being able to play the game for 7 days. And they've specifically targeted, or at least it feels like they specifically targeted, a number of their content creators. My fellow content creators are, to some extent, temporarily suspended. I even know of people that were permanently banned. But I also know of people that farmed the hunt glitch and did not even receive a temporary suspension. So it's completely crazy. I would have done it in a matter where the AD or rough AD or RP was removed from the accounts for those players participating in the glitch. Especially because of, like what I mentioned before, there was no advanced notice or warning given. I can say for certainty, I made sure I was nowhere near any kind of glitched hunts after that warning was posted. I encouraged people to not do the hunt glitch. I even ran hunt groups myself to provide players a means to get their gear, and yet I'm still temporarily suspended, which is just crazy. Unfortunately, there's not a ton that we can do, so a couple quick steps if you were temporarily suspended. I would recommend submitting a support ticket. If that doesn't work, you can try and email multiple times, back and forth, express, all of the facts, whether you knew about the glitch or didn't know about the glitch, etc. As I've stated on stream, I fully expect the refinement points, rough AD and AD, so rough astral diamonds and astral diamonds that were obtained via the glitch to be removed. I know they've been targeting some people and removing more currency than what was obtained by the glitch, and I also know of several people that were suspended or lost currency due to the fact that they were targeted but they hadn't even done the hunt glitch or actually had the zone unlocked to do it. So this was just a insane mess up, a gross abuse of power, and I'm really concerned that my favorite game, or one of my favorite games here on console that I've been supporting for almost 4 years, as you can see, one of the first achievements that I have for completing the tutorial was unlocked on 3/31 of 2015, because that's when it released on console. And these aren't 100%, accurate. I have game clips and everything from that. But I'm really concerned that this game will not actually manage to survive this. As I said, this whole incident has shaken my faith in Perfect World and my faith in MMOs across the board. If you want to see your friends back, your content creators back, etc., I'm not going to be using the hashtag #Don'tBuyZen. I think that was a very good hashtag, something that Nova started, a good way to protest this. I know many people are outraged by it, including myself. Try to keep it civil. There's been some threats going around out there. There's been some stuff that just wasn't professional going on out there. So I would encourage you guys to keep it professional. I'm not going to say don't buy Zen just yet. I really don't want anything bad to happen to this game, but at the same time, this is just a gross abuse of power. I've never seen a game company do something so rash as to, with an already small community, lose a tremendous number of their players and attack their own content creators. I've never seen that, especially people with zero infractions. I've never had a ban of any kind in-game or on Xbox, for that matter. Not even a chat infraction. And by their very own terms of service, that should be a maximum of a 3-day suspension. Not a perma ban, not a 7-day suspension, nothing like that. So, if you're caught up in this, definitely submit a support ticket. If you are not caught up in this, but you want your players back, I would recommend that you also submit a support ticket. It's very easy to do. All you have to do is go to the main ARC website. You can do so on your PC, you can do so on your console. It's extremely simple. You're going to go to ARC Games, arcgames.com. You're going to go to the support category, and you're going to want to sign in and submit a ticket. Let them know, or just for that matter, email Art Games if you want, and let them know what you think. Let them know you want your players back, you want your friends back, you want your streamers back. At this point, I think that's the only thing that they're going to listen to. Hit them up on Twitter. I will be using, from now on until this situation is resolved, I will be using 2 hashtags. I will be using the hashtag freetheplayers and the hashtag freeFNUSA57, because I'm caught up in this as well. I'm also going to try and hit them up on Twitter, but we'll see what good that does. Hopefully this gets fixed. If you have any questions, comments, additional information, anything like that, feel free to post, feel free to comment. Please try to keep this professional. I will be policing the comment section. Like I said, no threats against the company. That's not professional. No threats against individual people there. Again, that's not professional. But I definitely will not be censoring chat. I will just be policing it for anything that would be technically a code of conduct and unbecoming. No, like I said, this is the best that I can do. I did not want any negative publicity to come to the game, but they've left me no choice. So with this, I will keep you guys updated. Feel free to follow me on Twitter or join my Discord channel for more updates. And I will let you know the duration of my suspension when I find out. But let's get everybody back into the game, because this is completely insane. If you want, when you load the game up, you will notice 2 more things just to keep in mind. Quick little tips. You will notice that the game is licensed with Wizards of the Sword Coast, because or Wizards of the Coast technically, because it is a D&D based MMORPG game. Right there it says officially licensed product, Wizards of the Coast. You can actually submit a feedback ticket to Wizards of the Coast and let them know, because the way that Perfect World has handled this situation has actually negatively affected the intellectual rights that Wizards of the Coast holds for D&D, because it's putting a bad light on the game. It's putting a bad light on D&D. It's just bad optics all the way around. Technically speaking, Wizards of the Coast could pull the D&D license if they wanted to, which is something that I do not want to see happen. But they can also put pressure on Perfect World to influence the direction that the game goes if there's something that's done unjustly or is just a gross abuse of power, which is the case here. Let me know how you guys make out. Let me know if you were temporarily suspended, if you were, the duration. And go ahead and share the video if you can, because I would love nothing more than to be able to get back into the game and have all my friends there, all my fellow content creators there. But at this time, I don't know exactly when that'll happen, and I don't honestly know if the game can recover from such a devastating decision. So, to everybody, thank you for supporting my channel for this period of time. I would hope that you continue to hang out, and we will continue to fight this. Until then, all I can say is, as I've said already, bear with it. See what the temporary suspension is. I apologize for any hunts that my account was involved in, to my knowledge or without my knowledge, for the glitch. But this is just completely insane, the duration that they have gone to and the extent that they've gone to. In any case, thank you for watching. Please share your opinion and comment below. Until next time, stay frosty.